Hello, it's Reija and welcome to another video. Long time no see, last time I talked to you it was 2022 and now we are squarely in 2023 already. And today I am going to be sharing with you my goals and intentions for the new year, as well as reflecting on how I did on my goals for the previous year. So without further ado, let's get started. So first things first, I am going to be talking a little bit about the goals I had for 2022 and how I did. And based on those results, I'm basically going to be talking about my goals and intentions for 2023. So my first goal in 2022 was to read 50 books. And did I complete this goal? Yes, I did. I read somewhere along the lines of 56 actual novels, and then I read a bunch of manga. So I think at some point I stopped keeping stats about anything because I got lazy. So I think I read somewhere around 100 titles, combining manga, comics, and books. So yeah, this goal was very thoroughly completed. The next goal I had was to read one book in Finnish, or one Finnish book per month for the whole year of 2022, and I did not complete this goal, but I still feel like I succeeded in some ways because I did read 3 Finnish novels. All of them were new releases, in fact, and I was really happy that I did that because in previous years I have had this goal and I never complete a single book in Finnish, and that is something that I feel very conflicted about because I want to be better. I notice that the more I spend speaking English, especially I have a lot of friends who are English speakers. The company language at my company is, at my workplace is English. So I go for days where I don't necessarily interact with people a lot in Finnish in my own home country. And I noticed that being surrounded by English all the time is actually eroding my Finnish. So I definitely feel like I need to read more Finnish books, and I'm happy that I read the 3 that I did. And hopefully next year, or this year I should say, I will be able to read some more. But yeah, I will consider this a partial success. Then my next goal was to keep hosting the Shorts and Sorcery Book Club each month, and I did that. I successfully hosted for the whole year, all 12 months of the year I hosted the book club. It is currently on hiatus, and I have a feedback form down in the description. So if you were ever a participant in the club or are considering participating in the club in the future, please do fill out the feedback form because I will be restructuring the book club based on the feedback. So yeah, that is going to be happening. And then the next goal was to organize a round of translate-a-thon, and I did that. I did organize a round of translate-a-thon, and this is basically my yearly goal is to organize at least one round. So yeah, I'm very happy that I managed to complete this goal. And yeah, that was basically it for all of my reading and channel goals. I'm very happy that I actually managed to be successful in most of them. I'm very happy about this. I did put in some sort of stretch goals that were not necessarily goals so much as sort of reminders for myself, such as take time to relax and to have less readathons, both of which I sort of kind of did. I did not participate in any readathons aside from the ones where I was hosting. And the take time to relax bit was a little bit of a miss because a lot of things were happening last year where I, in fact, it was a stressful year. I had a lot of life changes happening. So relaxation was not had all that much, but I'm still quite happy about where my year led me. And now I would like to talk about all of my goals for 2023. So I have some reading goals and I have some content goals. Starting with the reading goals, I want to read Finnish books again, but this time I have put in 6 books. I want to read 6 Finnish books this year. That is a little bit more than the 3 that I completed last year, but also less than the daunting 12, which is 1 a month, which I never seem to get to. So I am putting it out there that 6 Finnish books this year would be my goal. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we will get to that. But I have to have one goal that is daunting, so I am putting it out there that I will try to read 1 new release, 1 2023 release per month. So each month I want to be reading at least 1 new release, and the rest can be backlist titles if need be, but I want to focus on reading more new releases, especially for like upcoming nomination periods and award seasons, etc. I also want to read more non-fiction titles specifically, and I have put in a tentative 5 because that seems easily doable. And I just want to focus more on some new topics that I might not know about. So especially science is something that I want to be focusing on this year. I've normally focused a lot on like history and socioeconomics and like, culture. So I want to focus a little bit more on like scientific stuff this year. So I am putting it out there that I want to read at least 5 nonfiction titles this year. And then I have some series completions that I want to do. So basically I want to reread the comic book series Stay Still, Stay Silent. The 4th volume is coming out very soon. They ran the Kickstarter for it last year and I should be getting my copy in the next few months. So I want to read the entirety of the first sort of story arc, which is the first 4 volumes, and I want to be making an actual video review. So that is my goal. Reread the first like 3 volumes of Stay Still, Stay Silent, and then read the 4th volume and make a video review. That's my goal. Similarly, I want to finish the manga series Sweat and Soap, which has 11 volumes, and then it has also completed, and I want to make a video review for that as well, because I have been enjoying that. And then also finish Girl from the Other Side. I have 3 volumes, and then I have finished the series, and I want to make a video review for that as well. So, see a pattern here. Basically, complete series and actually make content of the series that I have finished, because I have been enjoying those series and I want more people's eyeballs on those series as well, and hopefully I will be able to get people interested if I make some reviews about my reading experiences. So those are my reading goals and also related content goals. And now for the content goals that I have planned. Basically, I want to organize round 7 of Translate-a-thon sometime during this year. I don't know if it will be a week-long or 2-week-long readathon, but I basically want to organize another round. And then I want to host Shorts and Sorcery Book Club Year 2. It will run from, I should say, March to December, basically, because I am taking January and February off from hosting the book club. And then I want to do Hugo Awards content. So last year I did the ranking the novella nominees and short stories and novelettes. Basically I want to do all of that this year, but also include novels as well as the Lodestar nominees if I have time. But basically I want to do videos for at least novels, novellas, novelettes, and short stories. So basically the same videos as last year, but also as a new video, the novels category. And but I am actually not going to keep myself too strictly tied to these Hugo Awards content goals, because it all depends on how the Hugo Awards will go this year, because Chengdu, as of the recording of this video, has not reached out to any of the people who did the site selection vote at this con, or any of the people who are supposedly having supporting or attending memberships, and they don't even have the option to buy a supporting membership, and nomination period should be starting soon. So yeah, we don't even know how that's gonna turn out, so I'm not too fussed about it at this point. And then finally, my final goal basically is to keep stats this year. Traditionally, I have always started the year out with a bang with a spreadsheet. I have used Brock from Let's Read a magnificent spreadsheet for like a couple of years, but I always peter out at June or July sector and stop keeping any sort of stats because I can't. Something happens, I just click off and I can't do it. So this year, I am actually planning to include a stats portion on every single one of my video reading wrap-ups, essentially. So that way, I will have a monthly incentive to keep pushing for keeping up with the stats, because I will be sharing them every month. And then I should have a whole year's worth of stats for next year, for the January content, etc. Because I like stats, I like pie charts, but for some reason I just fall out of keeping them, and I need to make that a habit. So this year, hopefully, I will have stats for every single one of my reading wrap-ups, and I will be using the ultimate reading spreadsheet made by Ali from Hardback Hoarder, and I will link her video down in the description so that you can check that out. It is a very, very pretty and aesthetically pleasing spreadsheet, so hopefully that will also keep me accountable and makes me want to fill it out because it is so pretty. And yeah, those are my goals and intentions for this year, for 2023. Tell me in the comments what kind of goals are you having? What is the sort of spirit and attitude that you are entering the new year with? Mine is essentially just take it easy, chill out, don't stress about it, have fun. That is my attitude. Last year was so stressful for me. This year I'm just going to, take it easy, come what may, that sort of thing. And leave me a cloud emoji in the comments so that I know that you were here. And I will see you in another video very soon. Bye bye!